Hi, I'm Jari Villanueva. For 23 years, I served with the United States Air Force Band in Washington, D.C. as a bugler and a trumpet player. One of my many duties during that time was to sound taps at Arlington National Cemetery, where over 350,000 Americans are buried. Playing taps at Arlington National Cemetery is very special, and it's only reserved for professional military musicians who are in one of the military bands stationed in Washington. So I've always felt that it was quite an honor to be asked to do this particular duty. And it's a very important one in that it is the final call that families will hear when they're at Arlington National Cemetery to have their loved one laid to rest in that hallowed ground. For 23 years, this is something that I was really honored to do. One of the special highlights for me during my time there was the few times that I was able to sound taps at the Tomb of the Unknowns, where, of course, the unknown soldiers from various wars are buried. This is probably the most sacred spot in all the entire military. For a military musician, it's the equivalent of playing Carnegie Hall. It's the spot where the very finest players perform. And for me, a chance to perform there was quite an honor. Working with the great musicians at Arlington National Cemetery in the Air Force Band, working with the Air Force Honor Guard for the 23 years was just a tremendous, tremendous honor. And it's something that I'll always carry with me for the rest of my life. The bugle call, of course, that I sound there is the call that was born over 150 years ago during the Civil War. It is a call that came originally as the call to go to sleep, but then was used at military funerals, and for over 150 years now is the one call that is heard every single day. It has been quite an honor for me to be associated with great veterans that I work with today now that I'm retired from the Air Force. I still get an opportunity to go out there and perform taps at military funerals and at ceremonies. And for me, that helps convey not only a chance to give back something, but also gets a chance to experience and do something patriotic. We all would like to express our patriotism in so many ways. Some of us of course, wear the uniform still. Some wave flags at parades. I get a chance to do it musically through the bugle. Tomorrow, of course, or actually today, is Veterans Day, and it's certainly a great way to honor all those who have served in uniform. So when you see a person in uniform or someone who's wearing a veteran service organization cap like the American Legion or VFW, you should go up to them and thank them for their service. They will be very appreciative. I think the best way to end my little talk about this, of course, is to sound those 24 notes which have come down from the Civil War. Those 24 notes we know of course, as taps. And I send this out to all the veterans and to all those persons who have worn the uniforms and to those persons who will wear the uniform in the future. This is taps.